is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how are you doing? Hey tjena, hur är läget? So someone asked me in a comment, and I do read all of your comments and I always try to respond to everyone, so please keep them coming. Thank you to those that have commented on previous videos. Someone asked me to do a video of football club Malmö in Sweden. And once upon a time, I wanted to live in Malmö, or in the local area at least, maybe Lund. And I was looking for jobs. So I would love to have a little look at Malmö, the city itself, and then we'll take a look at the football club, and then we'll do a little bit of Swedish. How does that sound? So if you like maps, we'll go first. If you love football and facts, that'll be second. And if you like languages, that'll come third. Okay, so this is Malmö. If we zoom out, we can see it's in the southern tip of Sweden. So Sweden's here. And we can see that it is incredibly close to Denmark, in the capital Copenhagen specifically. This road network here is the Öresundsbron. Oh, that's actually Danish. In Swedish, Öresundsbron, more or less the same thing actually. So this, I've been over this bridge back when I was travelling around on by train. I stayed in Copenhagen for a couple of days, and we just popped into Malmö, but I didn't really spend any time here, unfortunately. But I do plan to go back in the future. So Malmö itself. Oh gosh, this mouse is mental. I might use the tracking pad instead. I always thought... Hang on a second, I'm going to pause it. I just assumed it was something, because I usually use that one with my computer. And I use it every day, and it does that all the time. And I thought it was my computer, but clearly it's the mouse, because this is on my laptop. Malmö. So we've got some pictures of Malmö here. Ah, I love windmills. It looks like, I don't know, bluebells maybe. And in the back there you can see the Öresundsbron. So, Gamla stan, or Gamla staden, with Malmö Castle is here. You can just about see that picture. Let's make it bigger. So that's the slot, the castle, which looks like it says museer, so it must be a museum nowadays. Oh, I press something, but that's pretty, isn't it? There's a windmill at the bottom there. It's my tummy rumbling. So this is Gamla Väster, Gamla Malmö Old Cemetery, Stadsbibliotek, Bågarskola, Moderna Museet Malmö, Lilla Torr, the Little Square Plaza. Oh, that's so beautiful. And at night. I love Swedish architecture with the different coloured buildings and the architecture, just so beautiful. It's a perfect example, excuse me, young lady, of the different colours and all those things. That's really, really nice, isn't it? It looks almost medieval. Okay. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the place that we are talking about today. Malmö. A long time ago it was part of Denmark. But as we know, it is a part of Sweden. And Malmö, we'll probably come across in the Wikipedia article, is very famous because it's where Zlatan Ibrahimovic grew up. So let's learn a little bit about Malmö FF. Malmö Fotbollförening. Nickname is Die Blåa. Now it says Scanian, which is, it says that East Scandinavian dialect spoken in the province of Scania in southern Sweden, Old Scanian, form part of the Old Scandinavian dialect continuum and are by most historical linguists considered to be an East Danish dialect group rather than a Swedish. Or himmelsblått, sky blue, himmel, sky blått, blue. And their ground is Stadion, currently known as Stadion for sponsorship reasons. It's a football stadium in Malmö, Sweden, and the home of the Allsvenskan club Malmö Fotbollförening, commonly known as Malmö FF. In UEFA competitions, the stadium has also been known as Malmö New Stadium. Oh wow, really? Jon Dahl Tomasson, a Danish former football player, and he's the current manager of the Swedish team. Former forward, I know of him very well. He played in the Danish team in the World Cup. With whom? So he played in Feyenoord and Milan. Excellent, excellent player. I don't know what he's like as a manager, but excellent player. So Malmö Fotbollförening, commonly known as Malmö FF, is the most successful football club in Sweden in terms of trophies won. Formed in 1910 and affiliated with the Scania Football Association. Malmö are based at Stadion in Malmö, Scania. The club have won a record 21 Swedish championship titles and the most national cup titles with 14. Malmö won their first championship in 1944. The powerhouse of Swedish football in recent years, Malmö also saw glory in the 70s, winning 5 Swedish championships and 4 Svenska Cupen titles. Malmö remains the only club from the Nordic countries to have reached the final of the European Cup. The predecessor of the UEFA Champions League, Malmö were runners-up in the 1979 European Champions Cup final, which they lost to English club Nottingham Forest. For this feat, Malmö were awarded the Svenska Dagbladet gold medal. Dagbladet. is also the only Nordic club to have been represented at the Intercontinental Cup, succeeded by the FIFA Club World Cup, which they competed for the 1979 title. Malmö is the leader of the overall Allsvenskan table, Marathon-tabellen, where Malmö is the club that holds both the record of scoring the most goals as well as the record of winning the most matches. In recent years, the team qualified for 2 consecutive group stages of the Champions League in 2014 and 2015. In 2019 and 20, Malmö played in the knockout stages of the UEFA Europa League. The club colours, reflected in their crest and kit, are sky blue and white, with sky blue shirts, white shorts and sky blue socks being the club's traditional kit colours. Their main rivals are fellow regional rivals Helsingborg. That's Henrik Larsson's club, isn't it? Historical domestic rival Göteborg, and historically local Division 2 Södra Götaland side IFK Malmö. The MFF support are their own official fan club. It has 2,195 members. Based on the number of members, it is one of the largest fan clubs in Sweden since the founding of the fan club in the early 90s. The club name is the club name is literally translated into English as the Malmö Football Association. So we can see that they have had a successful reign in Sweden itself. And to an extent in Europe. I just spotted Zlatan's name here. Other than finishing as runners-up in Allsvenskan in '96, the team did not excel in the 90s, as the club failed to win Allsvenskan and Svenska Cupen throughout the entire decade. The 90s ended with relegation from the Allsvenskan in '99. Hans Cavalli Björkman was succeeded as chairman by Bengt Madsen in '99. And former player Hasse Borg was contracted as director of football. These operational changes, as well as the emergence of young talent Zlatan Ibrahimovic, led to the return to Allsvenskan in 2001. Ibrahimovic rose to fame and became an important player in Malmö's campaign to return to the top league. He was later sold to Ajax in the Netherlands, Amsterdam, in 2001, before playing for several European clubs in Italy Serie A, Barcelona in La Liga, Paris Saint-Germain in France, Manchester United, LA Galaxy in the US, and now he's gone back to AC Milan, but I understand that he's got an injury and won't be playing in the tournament for Sweden this summer. But my personal favourite player, Jordan Larsson, has been called up, so I'm not too disappointed. Malmö is a dominant force in Sweden. As of the end of the 2019 Allsvenskan, the club are the leaders of the overall marathontabellen. Yes, I've read that bit before. Because of this club colours sky blue and white, the club is often known by the nicknames Die Blåa, Himmelsblått. This home kit is sky blue shirts, white shorts and sky blue socks. Crest evolution, oh that's a nice one. I like that. The crest of Malmö consists of a shield with two vertical sky blue fields on the sides and one vertical white field in the middle. Underneath the shield is Malmö spelled out in sky blue letters with a sky blue star under the text. The original shield logo, the full club name and the sky blue star beneath the shield were not featured. They were later added when the club chairman Erik Persson discovered while abroad that people had trouble identifying what city the club came from just by looking at the club crest. For the 100th anniversary of the club in 2010, the years 1910 and 2010 were featured on each side of the shield and a sky blue ribbon behind the shield. Stars above the crest. Malmö is the only club in Sweden to have the honour of wearing 2 stars above its crest, representing 20 to 29 domestic championship titles. The stars are only featured on match shirts and are not a part of the official crest. They're sponsored by Puma for their shirts. Apparently the red and white flag is the Scanian flag of the region. Nice stadium actually. För Malmö, för Skåne, mot Europa. For Malmö, for Skåne, with Europe. Oh no, mot is like towards. It could be against, couldn't it? I don't think that's what it means though. Probably means like onwards to European glory. The main rivals are Helsingborg, located in Helsingborg, Sweden, Göteborg in Gothenburg, and lower league IFK Malmö. The rivalry with Göteborg relates more to title clashes. The two are the most successful clubs in Swedish football history and the only two to have appeared in European Cup finals. IFK Göteborg in the UEFA Cup in '82, the year I was born. And '87, and Malmö in the European Cup in '79. The rivalry with IFK Malmö's is both geographical and historical. Yeah, matches are rare because IFK Malmö have not played in the Allsvenskan since 1962. Malmö are well known for their large average attendance. Average attendances at Malmö's home matches in Allsvenskan and European competitions for the last 10 seasons running. So an average of about 15,000 is fair, I think. In a 24,000 capacity stadium. Oh, now it's down to 22.5. But it's getting about 18, so it's relatively full. And yeah, slightly higher when they're in the Champions League opposed to when they're in the Europa League. Nearly full this season in the UEFA Champions League. I see, there's only one match. Oh, there we are. It's a good picture of it. Panorama of the stadion from the northern stand, showing from left to right the eastern stand, the southern and the western. Nice blue seats. Following the 2004 victory in Allsvenskan, plans were made to construct a new stadium. In July 2005, Malmö announced that work was to begin on Eleda, designed for 18,000 seated spectators and 6,000 standing. The stadium can also accommodate 21,000 as an all-seater, in games where terracing is not allowed. Construction started in 2007, finished in 2009. The new stadium is located next to Malmö Stadion, though there was a still small-scale construction going on around the stadium at the time. The stadium was inaugurated on the 13th of April 2009, the first home game of the 2009 season against Örgryte IS. Malmö's Lavino Harbuzi scored the inaugural goal in the 61st minute. The Swedish footballer of Kosovo-Albanian descent who played as a midfielder. The first Swedish championship won at the stadium occurred in 2010, when the club beat Mjällby AIF on the 7th of November in the final game of the season 2-0. Attendance at this game set the stadium record of 24,148. Stadion is a UEFA Category 4 rated stadium. In their coefficiency ranking, they are actually up to 66. Oh, well, this was last year. 22,000 points. Just above Partizan, but below Red Star Belgrade. And really not far from Galatasaray, actually, which is quite a feat. And their current squad. See if I recognize anyone. Oskar Levitsky. I know that name. Erdal Rakip. I used to buy him in FIFA when he was about 18. How old is he now? 25. Shows how long I've been playing FIFA. Ola Toivonen. Is that? No, it's not the one I was thinking of. But he's still, yeah. Place of birth, Sweden. Oh yes, yeah, Toivonen. It is the one I was thinking of. 34. Vertical. Oh yes, Mr. Innocent. Still only 25, actually. He's a good defensive midfielder, I think. Lasse Nilsson, Mabrukno, Noah Eile, Marco Jonsson, Frans Brorsson, Johan Berget, Sebastian Anassia, Magnusar. They retired number 12 in all for their fans. There's Mr. Ibrahimovic. He made 40 appearances and scored 18 goals for the club between 1999 and 2001. That's a heck of a record for a youngster. Yeah, by far he's won the most awards as well. Hey, you had a Welshman there in the 50s. Säg livet på svenska. Oh. No, I don't want to always translate. Malmö fotbollförening, ofta förkortat Malmö FF eller MFF, även kallat De Blåa, är en svensk fotbollsklubb från Malmö. De tävlar i Allsvenskan, den högsta divisionen i svensk fotboll, och spelar sina hemmamatcher på Eleda stadion. Klubben har vunnit Allsvenskan 24 gånger, blivit svenska mästare 21 gånger, 21, senast 2020, och leder den allsvenska maratontabellen. De har även vunnit Svenska cupen 14 gånger. I have been practicing my numbers back on 1910, 1931, 32, 1944, 1950-talet. Malmö FFs främsta rivaler är Helsingborg och Göteborg. Klubben uppstod som ett kommunalt initiativ 1905 för att uppmuntra ungdomar i Malmö att spela organiserad fotboll. Ett av ungdomslagen, bollklubben idrott, även känd som BK-idrott, var en föregångare till Malmö FF. BK-idrott gick ihop med IFK Malmö i deras nyskapade fotbollsavdelning 1909. Men lämnade rätt snabbt på grund av problem mellan de två klubbarna. Den 24 februari 1910 grundade de 19 medlemmarna i BK-idrott Malmö FF. Den första ordförande i klubben var Vänner Mårtensson. En svensk fotbollsklubb från Malmö. De tävlar i Allsvenskan, den högsta. Och det. Klubben tillbringade sina första 10 år i lokala och regionala divisioner, eftersom det inte fanns någon officiell nationell liga. De spelade de flesta av sina matcher i stadsdivisionen som kallades Malmömästerskapen. De tävlade även i regionala tävlingar i Skåne. Skåne är Sveriges sydligaste landskap. Landskapet består till största delen av den halvö som utgör skandinaviska halvöns sydligaste spets. I norr begränsas landskapet av Halland och Småland, i öster av Blekinge och Östersjön, i söder av Östersjön och väster av det smala Öresund. Och spelade matcher mot danska klubbar. År 1916 nådde Malmö FF-finalen i distriktsmästerskapen för första gången, där de förlorade med 3-4 mot rivalen Helsingborg. Klubben besegrade den lokala rivalen IFK Malmö 3 gånger under säsongen, vilket gav dem den inofficiella men mycket åtråvärda titeln Malmös bästa fotbollsklubb. År 1917 deltog Malmö i Svenska mästerskapet för första gången. En turnering i cupform där vinnaren blev utnämnd till svenska mästare. Malmö förlorade dock sin match i den andra kvalomgången med 1-4 mot IFK Malmö. Klubben fortsatte att spela i kuppen fram tills 1922 och nådde kvartsfinalen 1920, då de slogs ut av Landskrona Bolls. Kuppen avbröts slutligen och titeln svenska mästare gavs senare till vinnarna av allsvenskan. Den högsta divisionen i fotboll för klubblag i Sverige. Segrarna blir svenska mästare i fotboll och får lyfta Lennart Johanssons pokal, som först skapades inför säsongen 1924-5. Malmö är välkända för sin stora publik. Klubben har flera supporterklubbar, varav den största är den officiella supporterklubben MFF Support, grundad 1992. MFF Support beskriver sig själv som en ideell och opolitisk förening som arbetar mot våld och rasism. I september 2011 blev Magnus Eriksson vald till ordförande för MFF Sport. Det finns även flera mindre fristående supportgrupper. Den mest framträdande av dessa är Supras Malmö, en supporterklubb för Malmö där fokus är ägarandet på läktaren för klacksession på Malmö stadions norra ståplatsläktare. Gruppen bildades 2003 och ser sig som ett komplement till den officiella supportklubben MFF Support. Arenor. Malmös första arena var Malmö IP, som de delade med ärkerivalerna IFK Malmö. Laget spelade där från grundandet av klubben år 1910 fram tills 1958. Arenan existerar fortfarande idag, dock med lägre kapacitet, och används av damlaget FC Rosengård, en damfotbollsförening i Malmö som tidigare var Malmös damfotbollssektion. Efter segern i Allsvenskan 2004 kom det planer på att bygga en ny arena. I juli 2005 meddelade Malmö att arbetet på stadion hade börjat. Arenan var avsedd att ha 18 000 sittplatser och 6 000 ståplatser. Stadion är en kategori 4-arena, högsta kategori. Vet inte, UEFAs ranking. Ja. Hope I didn't mess it up too much with my pronunciation, guys. Tack så mycket. Very quickly, I just want to do a little bit in some other languages then. Oh, there's very little in Welsh. Malmö en glwb bêl-droed sydd yn chwarae yn Swedbank Stadion. Does dim dilala o'r enw hwn I gael. I think this is a bit old. Lliwiau'r tîm yw glas, golau a gwyn. Tarddodd y glwb o ymgyrch lleol I hybu bêl-droed ymysg pobl ifanc a Malmö. Ffurfiwyd Malmö gan aelodau un o'r tîmau gwreiddiol, sef BK Drott. I can't think in numbers in Welsh now, I'm thinking 1930. 1910. I swear I can speak my own language. Honest. Much more auf Deutsch. Der Malmö, vor allem in Schweden oft mit MFF abgekürzt, ist einer von Schwedens erfolgreichsten Fußballvereinen. FF steht hierbei für Footballsverein, auf Deutsch Fußballverein. Er wurde, 1910, in Malmö gerundet und ist Rekordmeister des Landes mit insgesamt 21 Meisterschaften sowie Rekordpokalsieger mit 14 Titeln. I can do languages, I can't do numbers. Seit 1971 hat der Verein auch eine Abteilung für Frauenfußball. Zeitweise gehörte dem Verein auch eine Badminton-Abteilung an, in der mit Eva Stewart eine der weltbesten Badmintonspielerinnen trainierte. Poi in italiano. Il Malmö è una società calcistica svedese con sede a Malmö. Ha vinto oh god, I can't do numbers. 21 campionati svedesi e 14 Coppe di Svezia. A livello internazionale ha raggiunto la finale della Coppa dei Campioni nel 1976 1979. Ad oggi è la prima ed unica squadra svedese ad aver raggiunto la finale del massimo torneo calcistico europeo per squadre del club maggiori maschili. Prima squadra svedese ad aver introdotto calciatori professionisti. È considerata una delle grandi del calcio svedese. Il Malmö, inoltre, è l'unica squadra svedese ad aver raggiunto la finale della Coppa dei Campioni. Finale persa per 1-0 contro il Nottingham Forest. Proprio per il raggiungimento di questo risultato il club ricevette la medaglia d'oro dello Svenska Dagbladet, unico club calcistico a ricevere questo premio. Nel 1979 disputò come vicecampione continentale la Coppa intercontinentale, oggi non posso, perdono, la Coppa intercontinentale in sostituzione del Nottingham Forest, campione d'Europa, che rifiutò di parteciparvi. Russia. Malmö. Malmö. Шведский язык. Шведский профессиональный футбольный клуб из одноименного города. Основан 24 февраля 1900. I did this the other day. 1910 года. Один из самых титулованных клубов чемпионата Швеции. Вместе в Гетеборгом и Айком входит в так называемую классическую большую тройку шведского клубного футбола. Наивысшим достижением клуба на международной арене является выход в финал Кубка Европейских чемпионов сезона 1978-9, в котором клуб потерпел поражение от английского Nottingham Forest со счетом 0-1. El Malmö, también conocido simplemente como Malmö, es un club de fútbol con sede en Malmö, Suecia. El club está afiliado a las Skånes Fotbollförbund y juega sus partidos como local en el Swedbank Stadium. Los colores del club, que se reflejan en su escudo y el uniforme, son el azul cielo y el blanco, formado el 24 de febrero de 1910. El club es el más exitoso del fútbol sueco en cuanto a trofeos totales ganados. Håkan Jeppsson es el actual presidente elegido en 2010 con un patrimonio de 109,5 millones de coronas suecas, aproximadamente 12,4 millones de euros. Suecia hasta la fecha seguido muy de cerca por el Göteborg, con un estimado de 101 millones de coronas suecas, aproximadamente 10,8 millones de euros. El club juega actualmente en la Allsvenskan, máxima categoría del fútbol sueco. El club ganó por primera vez la liga en 1944. Los principales rivales del club son el Helsingborg y el Göteborg. MFF Sport es el club de fans oficial del Malmö FF. El club también ha sido destacado en los medios de comunicación, incluidos los documentales de fútbol Blodurar 1 y Blodurar 2. So nice. I think I'll stop there. My brain is broken. Maybe I'll do one more in Dutch. I'll try and avoid numbers. Malmö is een voetbalclub. Opgericht op 24 februari. Uit Malmö, Zweden. De club speelt zijn thuiswedstrijden in het Swedbankstadion. Sinds 2001. Oh, I'm going into blinking Swedish now. Whatever. Komt de club weer uit op het hoogste niveau in de Allsvenskan. In 2000 nam het een seizoen deel in de Superettan. Daarvoor speelde het 63 seizoenen op het hoogste niveau. De club bereikte het hoogste niveau voor het eerst in 1931. Hier werd de club in de derde seizoen uit de competitie gezet wegens het overtreden van de toenmalige geleende amateurregels. Malmö wordt samen met AIK, Djurgårdens en Göteborg gezien als de traditionele top 4 van Zweden. Malmö is de enige Zweedse club die tot nu toe in een finale van de Eurocup 1 of Champions League heeft gespeeld. Op 7 september 1970 werd de vrouwenvoetbalafdeling opgericht. Als Malmö FF Dam kwam het van 1988 to 2006 uit in de Damallsvenskan, de hoogste divisie in het vrouwenvoetbal. In 2007 werd de licentie voor de Damallsvenskan verkocht aan het cosmetica-bedrijf Hardwood AB, dat het team onder de naam LDB FC Malmö, Ledeboetie voetbalclub de Malmö, liet spelen. In 2013 werd dat team ondergebracht bij FC Rosengård. Okay. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I hope you liked that video. Thanks for the request. I know I have about 40 different clubs I need to do, but if you want yours to be one of them, then drop me a comment and let me know which one you would like to see next. Anyway, I hope you chilled, I hope you relaxed, and I'll continue to learn my numbers. Okay, take it easy everyone.